until there are changes. It's not fair to us that a package which is running, you see some shortages here and there, and then you later hear that, oh, it's because I want you to change prices. We are committed to realistic prices. But at least let's stick to what we have of it. So the child cancers, as we speak, we are paying for those that we have agreed to. We know there are places where, for example, I got a call now at a particular hospital. They weren't really issuing the medicines there because they claimed they had to do, I think, a CT scan to confirm some particular details. But they didn't have a CT scan. So they ended up referring patients to another facility. I got a call asking me what is happening. So it's a whole gamut of things. And whatever we identify as the problem, we'll be committed to it. But let me state emphatically, as we speak today, the cancers have been implemented, the child cancers, and we've paid even for some who have been taken care of already. Dialysis. I was invited to a program, and I was honest enough to say that if you look at the cost of dialysis, it's not those how do you call it? It's not a light cost. They are weighty matters. It does not also mean that you leave it to the fate of dialysis. I say it as a doctor that it's not conscionable to take care of someone who is about to die from malaria and leave out someone who is dying of a kidney problem. All deserve attention. But let's remember, there is a reason why every insurance that you buy in the world is not absolute. That's to say, if it's a car insurance, they tell you of the limits and what you also pay. The reason is simple. If you pay for any and everything, it's possible you one day have a lot of bills and you can't pay all. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take the issue of dialysis very seriously. Look at the studies. We have an actuarial department here, which studies the cost, looks at the volume of patients, and tells us that, doc, when people start paying, this is how many years you can afford. This is what will happen to you. Some have even suggested that, doc, if you can't pay for all, even try and pay 50%. But we are looking at all the scenarios. Imagine someone comes to the hospital and he's told we paid for half of the cost, and the half is 3,000, but you also need to do 3,000. If they don't have 3,000, what happens to the half? So these are all things that we have to do. But let me say here that we have never been absolute to add or say we are adding dialysis, and we have never also thrown it off the table. We will look at the issue. But as for mental health, it is coming on board, God willing, beginning of 2024. It will come to add to our benefits package. The media. I do my best to relate to all media, but it's not easy. Sometimes it's one person. So it's very difficult. But because she said it, when we finish the program, I'll take her details and life will be smooth now. I also always advise that it's good when you are dealing with someone who handles a lot of people to use or to go through those who work with the person. If my director comes to me and says, Doc, there's this particular mental house, it has taken 6 months, you've never even talked to them. I'll talk to them that day. So let's also try and go through some of the structures, and we'll be the best of friends. Waiver. The 105. Yeah, all right. So if you look at yesterday's daily graphic, it said we are paid 367. Now we are mentioning 471. So the 471 includes the 105, which I'm about to pay this morning. So we know at worst case, by the time we leave here, let's say 2, it will hit the accounts. So let me also say that the waiver, yes. When the month of December is referred to as the NHIS month, the whole month. Because we want to encourage people to come on board, we take away the waiting time. So we set our system such that immediately register, it takes off. You can use it the same day. But you don't want to have that going through the whole year. And the reason is very simple. Otherwise, you encourage adverse selection. So, ladies and gentlemen, beyond even this, when you pay the same day, it takes time to feed your details into the system. Send it so that one hospital can have your data on the same day. Anytime we give a waiver for a month, it means we set our IT team to be awake 24 hours. We have to spend more money to make sure that everything is instantaneous. It costs a lot of money. You don't want us to spend too much money because you will not come and renew your insurance. So please, waiver normally applies in the month of December, which is the early. In fact, it used to be just a week or 2. We've made it a whole month. Nothing A scientist never says never. So that's my attitude. Maybe in 10 years, next year, we can take away waiver for the whole year. But ask yourself, is it worth that line? I mean, let's for now encourage people to register and know you're active. How can you know your phone number? You know when your vehicle will expire, but you don't know when your health insurance card will expire. Please, your vehicle is not more important than life. Make sure you are covered. Some would insure their car because police might stop them and check the insurance. Maybe we might talk to the police so that they start checking on people whether their car is active. Maybe by that way, a lot of us will check on our car. So I think hydroxyurea, yes, we are paying for that. Supporting sickle cell patients. Let me be honest, those who supply they've come to us that we should look at the prices, maybe we have to adjust them. All that will be looked at. But for now, they should commit to what we have agreed on. Thank you very much.
So we're going to limit the questions to 2 each. So many more people can ask questions. So